I am one with my glorious I am presence. And Holy Christ Self, my personalities, body elemental, and new spirit. All parts of my being are in balance, harmony, and alignment, and I am fully contained within my heart diamond and Metatron's cosmic egg. I am now ready for today's message. Greetings, beloveds. I welcome you once again into my heart of joy, of love, of infinite peace. And I invite you to jump in with all that you are and immerse yourself in all of the divine frequencies that I am bringing forth to you at this time and at every moment of every day. I truly wish you to know and to remind you that the only thing separating you from the divine bliss of your true nature are your own thoughts and feelings. I know that some of you would like to believe that there is an outer force that is preventing you from feeling this bliss and from feeling your oneness with God. I tell you, this is simply not so. It is true that the outer environment and frequencies of negative thoughts and feelings in the atmosphere around you make it harder, but they cannot prevent you from feeling this oneness, from feeling your own divinity. If you are persistent enough in going within, in doing your meditations, so that you can feel that bliss within you. So if you find yourself blaming other people or outer circumstances for your own lack of joy, for your own inability to feel your divinity, I would suggest that you change this belief immediately. For as long as you believe that you are controlled by anything outside of yourself, then you will not be able to become the master that you truly are. You will not take up the reins of your own spiritual work, which will allow you to feel that which you wish to feel. Your very first step must be the recognition that you control your own thoughts and feelings. Many of you are on different kinds of drugs, whether they be legal or illegal, matters absolutely not. Many of these drugs are created specifically to keep you out of touch with your own divinity. You may think that you are helping yourself by being on these drugs, but the effect is almost always the reverse. You will never be able to recognize your true self as long as you are on these types of drugs. If they prevent you from hurting yourself or from hurting another, then by all means, do not stop taking them. But if you are taking them simply to feel a little bit more relaxed or to feel happier, then I would suggest that you look into weaning yourself off from these drugs, taking back the control of your own mind and your own heart. People on drugs are much easier to manipulate. They are much easier to control. And I wish you to become free, beloveds. Free to experience the joy of your own true nature. Free to live the life of creativity and abundance that was originally intended for you. This life will not come about by the magical wave of a wand. It will come about by your recognition of your divine nature, by denying the reality of those negative thoughts and feelings that are constantly being bombarded at you by the media and perhaps by even your own friends and family. This is why seeking out people who radiate love, who radiate joy, who radiate peace, is one of the best things that you can do for yourself. When you constantly surround yourself by people whose energy brings you down, makes you feel uncomfortable in any way whatsoever, you are harming yourself, beloveds. For if they bring you down, then you cannot, in that state, uplift them. You can only uplift another when you yourself are in that high frequency state. Some of you are gifted, and you are able, because of much spiritual work, to lift yourselves out of any negative state that you may find yourselves temporarily immersed in. For Christmas, her technique today was to simply leave the house and go sit by the river. She didn't talk to anyone. She didn't do any meditation, but just simply sitting by the river, watching it flow past, was enough to raise her frequencies. Each one of you can find something similar that will work for you. As soon as you recognize that you are in a state of negativity, that you are not feeling your natural bliss or joy, you have two choices. You can either remain in that state, or you can do something to change it. That something is different for everyone. Some people can put on some music and will find themselves naturally lifted. Some can go out for a walk. Some need to be in nature. It matters not what the technique is. What matters is that you find something that will allow you to raise your frequencies so that you can then go about the rest of your day seeing the world from a different perspective and radiating out those high frequencies. If you are blessed to have a friend that you can call that will help you lift your frequencies, then do so. Do whatever it takes to be in a different frame of mind and to experience higher frequency feelings. If you get into the habit of doing this, you will find that you do not need to spend any length of time at all in those negative thoughts and feelings. However, if you simply repeat them over and over in your mind and allow yourself to dwell on them, then you will not be doing good to anyone, and least of all yourself. As an awakening master, you are required to master your emotions and your thoughts. This is not easy to do in the beginning, but the more practice you have, the easier it will become. And it takes the recognition that you do not need to remain in those negative states. There is no outer force requiring you to remain in those states. It is up to you to recognize them for what they are, and then to make a choice to experience something else. And then taking action in order to experience something else, whatever that action may be for you. I wish you to experience the joy that I am sending to you in this very moment. Breathe in joy, beloveds. And if it is easy for you to do so, then be grateful for the work that you have done that allows this frequency to be easily felt by you. If you do not easily and instantly feel this joy, as soon as I speak of it, then let that be a sign to you that you still have work to do, cleansing your mental and emotional fields. All of these videos and all of the meditations that you do are intended to allow you to instantly feel the divine frequencies. whether it be my sending them to you through these videos, or whether it be your attempt to feel these instantly simply because you know that they are always available to you and always around you. I wish you to be able to feel these divine qualities whenever you focus upon them. So please continue your meditation and your spiritual work until you have this ability, beloveds. And then know that even if you can feel these instantly, from time to time, there will be days when your energy level is so low that you will find it difficult to instantly feel the divine qualities. On those days, do whatever it takes to break the cycle of those thoughts and feelings and to raise your frequencies so that you can once again focus on these wonderful divine qualities. I thank you for listening to these videos. I love and bless you always. I am Metatron, Lord of the Universe.